Okay, so you should be turned to page 295. And on page 295, we have what's called an inscribed angle. Hey, Emily, just go do it for me. Okay. Does anybody have an idea as to what an inscribed angle is?
No, we have oh, wait, that is right. No.
Okay.
Is the angle of vertex?
Oh my goodness, it's like you weren't even reading.
Did I get it?
Did you get it?
Yeah. I heard today's a special day. So did that like
What picture were you on?
295.
So I've said about 3 times now. We took a quiz on Thursday and I would love to get them back to you, but that will depend on if we can get through our notes. And right now, already, you can't even follow a simple instruction. Okay, voices need to be off. The only thing we need are our notes and a pencil.
Does a pen work?
Writing utensil of some kind. Okay, all right.
Took his jacket.
Okay, can you please draw this picture with me? That's not a circle. So this is an inscribed angle. The vertex is on the circle. Okay. The inscribed angle is half of the intercepted arc. So in this picture, I have an inscribed angle of 40 degrees. If we were to talk about this arc right here, notice how my angle is eating that arc. That is the intercepted arc. Okay. You use the. So what is the measure of this blue arc? 80. And that is the most important thing we're going to talk about today. Tyler.
So when
I cannot hear Tyler. Only Tyler should be talking.
when like the angle, like the vertex is like the center of the circle, that's when like the angle is the same as the arc.
Yes. Okay, so Tyler was clarifying. If we have an angle whose vertex is the center, that is when the measures are the same. Like if this is 40, then this is 40. Okay, now we have the case where we have an inscribed angle. Now the vertex is on the circle, so the arc is double the angle, or the angle is half the arc, however you want to think about it. Okay. All right, so I want you to come down here and we're going to draw this picture. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here I'm drawing a picture with a circle. The inscribed angle has a measure of 2x plus 1, and the arc has a measure of 96 degrees. Okay, I want to find x. Tyler.
X 40, no, it's 40, like,
47.
no.
Both of you,
Not 47.
both of you
Oh,
are
yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey,
47.5.
let's set up an equation.
47.5.
No.
Five plus five. So it's 20.
Hey, hey, okay. 2x plus 1 is going,
It's 28.
I am the only one that should be talking right now. Hey. How about we set up an equation? If you write 23.5 with no work, I'm assuming you're copying off of somebody's paper, and that is not what I want. So 2x plus 1 would equal half of 96. Which is what? 48, right? Okay. So 2x would be 47. So x is 23.5. Now, instead of yelling out random answers until we figure it out, let's maybe set up the algebra so we know the first time that it's right. Now, if we turn to the next page. If we turn to the next page, do you see in this diagram? I'm going to zoom in.
Yes.
In this diagram, arc AB is the intercepted arc for both angles ADB and ACB. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So if two angles are intercepting the same arc, and we know that inscribed angles are half the measure, these angles have to be congruent. That seems the two angles that are intercepting the same arc. So this red angle is intercepting AB. Do you see it? And this pink angle is intercepting AB. So they're both the same. Okay. I'm showing you why.
Oh.
Okay. So I would like you to draw this picture. We're not telling stories right now. We're writing down this picture so we can do an example.
Can we do an example of calling something like
Actually, I know it. I know it. I got it before you actually.
Hey, Cohen, what did I just ask of you? Yeah. We're writing down this picture. Yeah. Draw this picture.
I did a bunch of pages ago.
Okay. Zach, what is going to be true about these two angles that I have marked? Okay, we are going to have two congruent angles because they are both intercepting this arc that I'm highlighting in yellow. This angle I'm highlighting in blue is intercepting that yellow arc. This angle that I'm highlighting in blue is intercepting that yellow arc. So we know that these angles are congruent. So 2x minus 3. Keegan, what does x equal? Keegan, you have lots of voices. It's really amazing how you can throw your voice over here and over here and over here and over here and over here.
Last 3?
Okay, now,
Can I go back to clips?
This one, man.
Oh,
Yeah. This one, yeah, I used it. I was thinking like. I have a
big butt.
Someone threw a pencil at me.
Like just now?
Yeah,
What direction did it come from?
I don't know.
Guess it's yours now. Okay, so. Do you want to get your quizzes back? Stop talking. Well, it would help to participate. Okay, up here, an inscribed angle is an angle with the vertex on the circle. If we have an inscribed polygon, we have a polygon with vertices, guess where? On the circle, okay? Now, we do have a theorem.
Are we doing proofs?
No. If we have a triangle inscribed in our circle and one of the sides goes through the diameter, then we have a 90-degree angle. Why does this make sense?
It makes sense.
The pink angle is intercepting what kind of arc? A semicircle, and we know that our inscribed angle is half of the measure. So since this is a semicircle, this has to be 90 degrees. Dalton.
What's the definition of a polygon?
it's a shape
I'm just
that,
gonna argue about.
No, I know it's a shape like
yeah,
that.
like, it has closed. I don't
It's like quadrilaterals and then like the other one.
know. A circle isn't a polygon, right?
A circle is not a polygon.
Does a triangle a polygon?
Yes. Okay, draw this picture. I want you to draw a circle. I want you to draw a diameter. Okay, this is what we're gonna try to figure out. I want to know the measure of arc CB.
Oh, I got it.
Well, just, we're gonna go through it together. I'm just waiting for you to write this down.
It's not.
Is there 180 minus 52?
Can we just all take a breath?
Yeah, yeah.
Was I right?
God,
Yo,
you did not use it like those are.
That's really.
You know what would be really nice if you could let me be the teacher? We don't communicate like that in this class.
Almost really insecure.
Okay, what do we know about angle ACB?
It's 90 degrees.
It is 90. We know that this is 90 degrees, which means this angle right here has to be what? Obviously, this is not drawn to scale. Sorry. Okay, so let's talk about this. These two are complements because these three have to add up to 180 since it's a triangle. Can you just stop making noise, please? You,
I'm not making noises.
I just heard you talking to Adri.
That was Paxton. I
I
didn't say
didn't
one
even
word.
talk.
I'm talking to dog.
What? What they be to the?
If I want to know ARC CB, I'm gonna take this 64. Aiden, you have two choices. Shut your mouth for the rest of the period or go sit out in the hall. Pick one.
What happens if I leave? Go out in the hallway? Is there any consequences?
Mhm.
What?
I'll contact your mom.
I'll just take it.
Okay. If I want ARC CB, I can take this 64 and do what? Double it. 128. It would be really helpful that if you had a question, you would raise your hand and not make a noise. Drew.
I also, I didn't know that was a right angle, but I doubled the 26
Mhm.
and then subtracted that from 180.
That also works. Yeah. Jonah.
Wait, how do you know that it's a right angle?
So this is a theorem that we just talked about. Since this angle is intercepting a semicircle, we know that that measure is 90. Okay. Then we can't assume that.
I didn't know that it's a semicircle.
You would need different information in order to find it. You would need more information. Okay. Now, speaking of polygons, we do have a special theorem for when we have quadrilaterals. Fun fact, if we have a quadrilateral inscribed in a circle, our opposite angles are supplementary. Can anybody explain to me why that would be true?
Because,
Jake, you can
wait, I
explain.
know. This whole bit. Because squares, this quadrilateral is 360 degrees.
Okay, but why are D and F supplementary?
Because they're C's, I's, and I's.
They're both like describe angles with like this opposite arc.
Okay, look at angle F. Angle F is intercepting this arc right here. Angle D is intercepting this arc right here. What do the pink and blue arcs add together to be? 360. Well, these angles are half of those measures. What's half of 360? 180. Dalton, do you have a question?
Could a polygon be 3D?
No.
What's a uniform?
That's what I'm trying to
What's a
figure
3D shape called?
out. It's like this,
Yeah, coin.
Great coin.
I'm not sure. I didn't know.
Okay, last example. Last example.
People calling my name.
Ignore that.
I can't just.
Figure it out.
Am I AirPods in?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Brett, what do we know about 78 and X? Okay. which means
He's 100 too.
102.
okay.
That means
I could understand Tyler Cohen.
what are we supposed to be finding?
We're gonna find X and Y. Cohen, I could understand Tyler. I couldn't understand you. Wow, I have said something to Cohen 2 times and he hasn't even heard me.
What'd you say?
She said that Tyler's better than me.
That's not what I said. I could understand Tyler when he said 102. So you might have said it first, but he was actually like, I was able to understand him. Okay, Cohen, set up how I should find Y. Like that? How did he get 5Y plus 40? He added those together, so we have 5Y equals 140. I don't know. What does that mean? Y equals?
28.